Hey guys, so to start off this look, I'm just going to be moisturizing my face with Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. This is my favorite moisturizer. It works great all year round and I don't notice increased breakouts or anything like that, so I just pretty much constantly use it. So I'm going to be giving my lashes a quick curl and then I'm going to be going in with primer. I am using Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer. This is my absolute favorite primer. It is unbelievable and it actually diminishes your pores. You cannot see them with this primer. It is bomb.com. Now I'm going to be going in with Makeup Forever Mattifying Primer. And this is a new addition to my routine, but I have been loving the results. If you have oily skin, you need this primer. I can see an 100% difference with this primer. No oil comes through. It keeps your skin and your foundation looking nice and soft and matte. It is great. Now I'm going to be spraying my beauty blender with a little bit of Fix Plus instead of water. I've really been liking Fix Plus. It's like definitely a new favorite of mine this month. So I just spray that on my beauty blender and then I dab my foundation all over my face with my fingers. And I have been using Smashbox 15-hour hydrating foundation and I am in love. I have stopped using Estee Lauder Double Wear because it's just too much and too cakey. This foundation is beautiful on the skin and it lays so nice and the color match is perfect for when I am self-tanned like now. So I'm just dabbing that all over my head, on my forehead, and instead of using an additional concealer to cover up my blemishes, I'm just going in with another layer of that foundation and making it nice and full coverage. For my next step, I'm going to be taking Loreal Infallible Foundation. And I am using this in the center of my face where I get the most oily. So as you can see, this shade is lighter, so it actually acts as a foundation and a highlighter, and it blocks oil super well. So I've just been doing this, and then if I don't have time to do concealer, I would actually just leave this foundation on the center of my face and have it just act as a natural highlight. So I've super been loving this foundation combination. It's my new favorite. Now I'm going in with Urban Decay Weightless Luminous Concealer. It has a super long title, so yeah, I don't remember it. So I am just putting that all underneath my eye. I'm actually using a lot of it because I really like the highlight effect. Like I really like a bright under eye, so I'm just pretty much going in with that, patting it with my beauty blender and extending it out to my ears. I only do one side at a time because if I let the other side sit while I work on one side, I feel like it kind of messes with my foundation. That was weird. And yeah, I just prefer doing it one side at a time. Okay, so now that I highlighted the center of my face, I'm going to be going in with Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Also a new addition to my foundation routine, and I love this. This has completely changed the way my skin looks, the way my concealer feels, my highlighting. It has changed the game for me. So as you can see, I take the powder and I kind of bake with it. Like I just put a ton underneath my eye. And this serves as a couple of purposes. If I put a ton of powder underneath my eye, I can go in with any eyeshadow afterwards. And if I have any fallout, I can just wipe the eyeshadow away. And it also just really sets my foundation. I just leave it layered underneath my eye while I do the rest of my face. And by the time that I'm done, it's just a really nice highlighted effect. It is beautiful. And to set the rest of my face, I'm just going in with NARS pressed powder in Beach and a large fluffy brush to just set my foundation. Next, I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek Creme Brulee. So I'm taking that on an E40 brush from Sigma, and I'm just putting that all over my eye. The color does not look like much at first, but as you begin to build it, it does start to have some warmth. So I'm just going in and blending that out, and then I'm going to take a more smaller defined brush with a peanut butter shade. This one is from Makeup Forever, and I'm just going to put that on the outside edges of my eye. I'm just going to increase the concentration of that color, and then once I have it to where I want, I'm just going to blend out again. So I'm going to go in, concentrate the color, blend out, concentrate, blend out, and it's going to give you a really diffused, flawless look. To deepen up the whole look, I'm taking Corrupt by Makeup Geek, and I am using that same small diffuse brush, and I am putting that exactly in my crease. So I'm using the same technique as I did previously. I'm adding the color and then diffusing out with a more fluffy brush, and then going back in and adding the color, and that just works for me. It's my favorite way to do eyeshadow. For the lid color, I'm going in, and this is Shroom by MAC, and then I am going to create a cat eye with some gel liner. So sorry my footage is bad, my eye is like on the bottom of the screen. I don't know what I was doing. So once you have your wing established, it's really easy to go in and you can actually see where you want the color. So I do my wing like halfway through my look, because most of the time you have to adjust your shadows to fall in really well with the wing. So to deepen up the look and create some drama, I'm going to take some black shadow on a small little brush, and I'm going to take it from the wing and I'm going to drag it in my crease up towards the center of my eye, and it creates like a semi-cut crease that's not so dramatic, but it's still really flattering. So I'm putting that in there, and then I'm taking a round brush and then I'm blending that out with a brown shadow, so the brown and the black look good and blended together. To prep my eyes for falsies, I'm just going in with some random mascara. I think it's Lancome Hypnose Drama something. I don't know. I don't really remember it, so I must not have liked it that much. So I'm just coating my lashes thoroughly, because you don't want them to look crazy underneath your falsies. And I'm also cleaning up my wing, because no one's perfect and you need to clean it up most of the time. So I popped on some lashes. These are Siren from House of Lashes. And now I'm taking Benefit by Hoola. I'm taking Hoola by Benefit and the NARS Ita brush, and I am contouring my cheeks. I have been so in love with this brush again. It just makes contouring so easy. I was using the MAC 109, but I felt like it gave me weird angles to my face, whereas this one just makes everything so flattering. So I create a harsh line on the sides, and then I just go up and I do my forehead, but don't worry, we'll go back down and blend out that line on my cheekbones. Okay, so now that we have some definition there, it still looks a little bit strong, but we are going to be contouring our nose. Now, I usually never do this because I don't think that my nose particularly needs to be contoured, and some people have like, they feel like they really need to do it to themselves. I'm just, it's whatever. But today I decided to contour my nose. I just like the warmth it gives me in the middle of my face. So I just do 2 lines, super simple. And I'm just going to keep blending out that bronzer because I don't want to look ratchet. For blush, I'm going in with NARS Luster. So we're going to put this right above that contour line, and it just doesn't make your contour look harsh anymore. Now it looks like you have actual cheekbones because the blush goes in there and rounds out those cheeks. So I love Luster. It's probably one of my favorite NARS blushes. Then I'm going in, I had a broken orgasm blush, I don't know what happened. And I'm popping the orgasm blush right on my cheeks just for a pretty pop of pink. For my brows, I'm going to highlight them with MAC Shroom, which is what I use every day of my life pretty much. I don't put anything underneath my brow. I think Shroom is absolutely perfect. And now I'm just checking to make sure my eyes are even. For my bottom lash line, I kept it really simple, and I just put that orange eyeshadow underneath there. And now I'm just going to take Milani Bronze Glow bronzer, and it's kind of like the Hourglass Luminous bronzers. And I'm just putting that all over my face because I want it to be super bronze and glowing. So obviously I curled my hair, but we are just going to go in with the Balm Mary Luminizer highlight, and you can just see how gorgeous and dramatic this highlight is. It is stunning. I've been wearing it every day. I can't get enough. I'm putting it on my cheekbones, on the bridge of my nose to make my nose look small and petite, and on my Cupid's bow where I go a little heavy just because I like the drama. To tightline, I am taking this Sephora Brow Collection Matte Light Pink Brow Crayon, and I'm putting it in my waterline, and it's just really creamy, and it stays on my waterline better than any other like ivory nude pencil I have ever tried. For my lips, we are going to go bold and bright, so I am taking NARS Costa Smeralda Velvet Lip Pencil, and I am just outlining the outline of my lips. That was awkward. And now I'm going to take Anastasia Beverly Hills Party Pink Liquid Lipstick and just put that all up in there. I really love how this look turned out. It's super dramatic, but it's fun. In my foundation routine, this has been my favorite foundation combination ever. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you are doing great, and I'll see you next time. Bye!